Hey, this is for Rock and Roll Appreciation. The song that I'm doing is Whiskey Myers' Broken Window Serenade. That's the title. The artist is Whiskey Myers. Cody Cannon actually wrote the song. Cody Cannon is the lead singer for Whiskey Myers. He writes majority of the songs that they have besides their new album that's coming out September 27th, and some more people in the band are writing songs that are on it yet. The producer of this album is actually Wiggy Thump. Wiggy Thump is actually their in-house producer. That's what they call like their label and their producer. The album that it's on is Firewater. Firewater is their sophomore album, and the release date was April 26, 2011. Broken Window Serenade is it's basically about a guy who falls in love with his girl, but she really doesn't ever want to be with him, and she leaves and goes to Hollywood to try to become an actress and become more famous. And in doing that, nothing ever really happens, so she ends up back at a strip club in Tyler, Texas called the Timeout. Timeout is actually located off of 155. The reason I know this is me and a friend of mine, we went to Palestine, Texas to see Whiskey Myers perform at their hometown at the Wiggy Thump Festival. And to get to Wiggy Thump, you had to drive past the Timeout, and everybody had told us when we were in town, like, hey, that's where that place is at, this in the song. And there's a lot of different references whenever we went out there to songs that they had, where you actually got to see the places like the creek, the different towns, the different areas where they talked about it in all their different songs. So back to this. So she comes back, so she works the Timeout, and there she gets addicted to meth. The song talks about it, and he just watches her slowly slip away to become nothing. She loses weight. She just looks bad, and she just goes downhill. But through all this, he still cares for her and still loves her, but she still never wants to be with him. And eventually, at the end of the song talks about he takes a flower and lays on her grave, and he's one of the only people at the funeral. So that's my take on the song. Really, the reason I picked this song is because Whiskey Myers, they release a lot of their songs. A lot of them tell stories, but none of them meet the 5-minute mark, and I wanted to make sure that I found one that did meet the 5-minute mark. So that's the best one that I could find that I like.